Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka. Give it the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. A huge opportunity for both of these teams to get a boost and find a way to break into the top 25 if they can come out with a victory. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the UCF Knights, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse. The Knights will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Panthers offense will go to work first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Off play action. Completes it in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
From the gun, running back on the move. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Got his man. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Dumps it to the back. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
This time he's got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He makes a grab.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these.
Sneak gets it done.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the UCF Knights offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Knights have this offense rolling. He'll keep it himself. Defender miss. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Knights are threatening in the red zone. To the ground with the back. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Caught behind the line. It's Irvin. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The play action fake. Going for 6. Touchdown Knights. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the point after is good. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Hit right back to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's open on the right. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The RPO, it's complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He'll set up to throw. Fires one high and deep. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle. It's Irvin. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Knights decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Second down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Quarterback on the keeper. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Snags it quickly on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He's got his man, makes the grab. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. It's Irvin. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Pitt pushing the pace. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. So now on comes the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Rifles it down the middle. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Trying play action. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Fires to the big fella. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Knights want to crank the tempo. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got it in the middle. It's Irvin. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The Knights line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do that.
He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Hit right back to the line. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Rushes on him. He's got him. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Off the play fake on 1st down. Tosses it incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
How great has this linebacker been in coverage these last 2 games now? That's now his 3rd interception in 2 games. He had 2 last week. 1st interception in this game on the opening drive. He's not only good against the run, he's not only good rushing the passer, but this guy is a monster in coverage.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's complete on the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got a man. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll give it to him again. And some room to work. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Pitt pushing the base.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Finds the tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Still some work to do after that last completion and 2nd down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking deep down the right side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Escapes trouble. Four punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. The play action fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First play of the drive, wants to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Punts it out of the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Third down play from the gun. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it out. It's Ivory. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The run from the shotgun. Nice move to keep running. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. Wants to fire on second down. They'll run the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roberts. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The cover...
Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UCF 14.
Looking for blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Irvin. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Irvin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They'll run play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. The Knights will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Snagged out of the air. They stop him short and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Pitt will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Rides the back on the option, the give. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. To the air on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Knights will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Spins away from the defender. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. It's complete to the left. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Gonna sling it on second down. They're working that left side. Still running at the 40. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside give. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Oh, they're after him. Got a man. It's Irvin. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. And here comes the field goal unit. No good. Field goal is no good, and the lead remains at 19, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Leaves it with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Roberts. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
You've got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And the punishment has been extended. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
UCF 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. From the gun, running back gets to give. Shakes off the defender. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Looking down the middle. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll try the right side. Find some fresh air. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Hauls it in. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is a money play on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Leaves it with the back. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the right. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. The give on the inside. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
The Knights will punt it away on fourth down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. So the defense gets the sack and gets off the field. Hauls it in at the 40. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give as they work on that clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line second and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Can't get him to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
They had nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's trying to get it in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.